Continuing on with the habits of the mind, which is today's subject is striving for accuracy. I don't know why, for the life of me, I was having a hard time trying to remember the title. I had to kind of look back and see what I had on my little listing that I had gotten from a workshop, telling me exactly what it was. In striving for accuracy, I would say this morning, one thing I said that showed up with the DM is in trying to stop cycles that occur. Whether cycles that is occurring pretty much in your life as experiences, cycles of how you think, negative thoughts, cycles they bring into me as far as in your practice as well as how you go on your daily and what things are you kind of continuously resetting, going on that default setting. I was watching the video this morning. It was talking about the Cinderella story, and this was from a prophet that was talking about how God or the universe, whichever way that you take it, or the powers that be, you know, is really getting ready to set us up for something big. And we pretty much said that in 2020 in all these channels, that a lot of all the things that we have been through, the struggles, are setting us up for the big showdown or the big finale or the ending in this year. You know, like everything that we did in 2019 leading up in prior years is leading up to that. So when we talk about striving for accuracy, on a little handout there, they had said strive for accuracy is finding other ways in order to obtain things, to make things accurate or make things right. A lot of times we got to kind of go back again, and I know we're tired of saying about the childhood thing, but a lot of times, sometimes the ideal of something perfect is pretty much set forth by our parents. I was having an argument with myself, and today my inner child really had spoke to me for like the first time, and just having this dialogue of understanding about mom and her things. And I know we had the conversation and saying, she said, why you always kind of blaming me? You didn't put your dad in the situation. And I was saying, dad was a workaholic, even from the continuation from the other relationship with the second marriage that he had, really almost the first one. The first one, he was off to the military. The second one, he was a workaholic because, again, him and the other karmic situation had shared pretty much the same thing, which is ism for something. She was alcohol, dad was workaholic, and she was alcoholic and dad was a workaholic. Now I can say, okay, get off of that. Okay, so my thing is that he wasn't there. So that could bring up some abandonment issues, some rejection or whatever. So most of the time, the heavy person of the parenting was my mom. She was mom and dad all together, and I ain't credited for it. I said that, although dad was there, he didn't start becoming the father type until towards the end. Then he became a father, and somebody said, well, that was too late, but well, it was right on time. It was right when I needed, and at the point that I was accepting and receptive of the advice and the pearls of wisdom that he dropped off and gave me at that point. And those things, like I said, when those pearls of wisdom that dad had given me, okay, now I want to get off, but you keep on coming on. Those pearls of wisdom, it's pretty much you take them and you run with it and say thank you. So I got so many, not a lot, because like I said, dad wasn't a talker. He was kind of scared, but dad had a lot of good pearls of wisdom. He told me this morning that he said that he's going to be taking on the job of helping me as being a guide, especially with this DM, because I was like, I'm getting a little frustrated. And I tend to be kind of, I had a conversation with the DM, and I felt him just jump in my body like, let me answer for you, because this ain't working out. Like, okay, whatever. You know, I say, go on. Maybe he understand he take it a little bit better from you because he don't seem to, you know, that's all the DMs. Don't like to too much take advice from the women. Too much. And he can tell when it comes from dad. He like, okay, I don't get too much pushback. He's like, okay. So he like, let me jump in and answer this for you. On that. But, so when we're talking about accuracy, we have to kind of go back again and fit in what's perfect. What's our picture perfect ideal thing. And a lot of times our parents said that, going back to her. And I've told her I apologize, but you was the main one I interacted with. You were the one that put the template about how to do a lot of things, love and see the world and everything. And, you know, in retrospect, a lot of them I see that she's doing it out of fear. I can look back and see it now, even with her fear-based, you know. It's okay to tell people, you know, be careful, this and that, but a lot of it is coming from that. And so that helps me to color the world with that one crayon. Like I said, is the inner child in me. Everything gets colored in fear. I love my 4. Okay, so I love my divine being grounded in that. I love my being in my groundedness. So yeah, you got to get in touch with being in groundedness. Like, what is it that I'm looking at this license plate trying to see what is it trying to say to me? You got to find out what makes it grounded and what is it for you. Not based upon what other things that that your parents or experiences, parents or experiences have helped you see the world or how you interact and what is perfection. You know, I had to correct my mom the other day, and I was telling her, she was like, she's always like, okay, well, you should have did this, you should have did this, you should have did this, and I just kind of stopped it, and I said, wait a second, you know, she does believe in the work and what I'm doing. I say, listen here, we on planet Earth. This is a learning planet, a teaching planet. Ain't no way, Jose, you gonna expect everything that a person does or that I do is gonna be perfect. That's why we're here, to learn how to get perfection. But I'm not gonna be perfection right off the top. And so that kind of stopped and shut her up. I said that's impossible. You expect everybody to do things perfectly? That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to kind of learn that lesson, and you got to be more forgiving. She's kind of learned the lesson in me, is not to be so forgiving of people that's not really being, oh, there goes a squirrel. That time it was a squirrel that, oh, they got ran over. You can't sit up there and be non-forgiving about that, which lets me know that there's a lot of mistakes and transgressions in herself that she has not been forgiven of herself about. And so when we're talking about the perfection thing, that's nice. The two males kind of gave that man hug thing. So for the masculine, so that's, again, I say that in your analytical thought, you got to learn how to embrace. That just gave me inspiration there. So embrace, you know, your things, your shortcomings. Like, that looked like a hug he gave him. It was like, it's all right, man. Like, you know, I got you. That's what you got to kind of pretty much do. You know, you got to say, I got you. It's okay if you don't get it right in your thinking. You got to think about what are other ways in which you can obtain things, especially trying to be on this walk. We try to be perfect, but again, that's why we have those tower moments. That's why we have those aha moments. Rather you're a twin or not, those things help to mold you and shape you and beat you in a certain position, in which helps you to be able to receive and say, okay, well, next time when that happens, guess what? I ain't going to do it that way. You know, next time when it happens, I'm going to make sure that that's going to stop that cycle or this cycle from actually happening for that. This next time, all of a sudden this nose start running. Next time, that's the second time that didn't happen. Next time, I'm going to be able to make the right turn to help myself to be grounded in my groundedness as to what is right for me, what is perfect. Because we have to remember, again, what's perfection and what's perfect for us is not perfect for the next person, you know. And that's what we're kind of pretty much, this is what we're trying to, I'm like traffic again, but it's stop sign. This is where what we are trying to get to a point of learning of how to be able to accept other people as they show up the way they are, especially the DM. And that's what I was trying to really show him today. If I said no, and I said I'm not doing no more, that means I'm not doing no more in that area, and that's it. And I've got to, with me, I keep on moving the borders and the boundaries back and say, okay, well, next time I tell you no. Now next time I tell you no. And then that day I was like, you know what? This new year, I'm tired of it. I can't keep on moving the little horse thing that, I think about when they had like police things and they roping off and they counting off stuff and they had the little horse thing there and they move it back, say, okay, you can gain access to come into this on this street. Now you can't, you ain't working here, you can't do that. Like a lot of times they have festivals. Excuse me, like we had the Chosen Few Festival here, which is a house thing. I think about it, sometimes they allow some people on Jackson Park or Hayes Drive to go gain access. If you got that VIP pass, you're able to go in, but if you ain't got it, then they like, you gotta go on and keep on riding around because you can't park in their little parking area. And that same thing, just like that, it's just like, I can't keep on saying you gain access because you the DM or you the divine counterpart, knowing that I'm like, really, no, I'm full. Like when the lot is full, you got to keep it going. If I say I ain't got it and I don't have no other kind of things to kind of help you at that time, you got to keep it moving. And that's the same thing that we have to learn with others a lot of times. And like I said, some of that stuff, if understanding what's perfection, has been learned from our parents. Some of things is that we have learned that from our experiences being in other relationships as well. Which leads me to, what are some things that let you know if you have strived for accuracy? Are you really doing things perfectly, or do you need to find another way? Always, I call the true litmus test that you can find out if you have grown and if you are getting your own perfection as far as your walk on this twin flame walk, which is your family and your DM or your DF. Either way it goes. Both of them, you cannot lie. Family is going to remember your old self, your old patterns, and they going to throw it up in your face. You a twin flame now, huh? Or you practicing all that divine stuff, you letting things kind of roll off your back. Oh, okay, interesting. Let me see if I punch you like this. Let me see if I punch you like this. Let me see if I punch you like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And you're like, oh, wait a second. And before you know it, you back to your old self, just like and What's Love Got to Do With It. And she let him in the car, Tina Turner let Ike in the car, and he talk about, here, I bought you some roses. I got this song. They got this new beat, it kind of got a little R&B in it. And man, I know you gonna like it because, your voice gonna take it to the next level. And, and then she's like, well, I got my own thing. He's like, nah, I'm telling you, this gonna help you. This gonna make you go up the charts, because they gonna like the music they got now. It ain't working. And this one be, and she's like, well, I don't want to do that no more. That stuff is played out. I don't want to do that. Next thing he talk about, I say, see, you ain't gonna be about nothing. I know you ain't about nothing. He going on and on and on. And so she go on and say, throw the daggone roses at him, stuff like, here, you take this damn roses. I see, I knew you was, it was just a ploy. And then he looked like he ready to hit her and stuff. She said, yeah, see, I was waiting for the old Ike to come on out. There you go. And so, it's like they keep on poking you, prodding you like that till you almost feel like Ike Turner's like, see, I tried to be nice with you. Like he said, I tried to be nice with you. I may go, see, you done ruined a perfectly good car. Look at it, you done ruined it. So, you like, I'm on my walk. I'm trying to do right. And look, you done put me back 5 steps back. Let me know I haven't perfected what I thought was within me to be able to be grounded in who I am and this new creature that I am. The DM does the same things. Oh, you working on that? Okay, let me test to see you putting up boundaries. Let me see how well you do with that boundary stuff. And before you know it, you're getting tested. I mean, you can't lie. Those are really like the two people. And if you say, well, I don't have family members, a lot of times family show up in any kind of way, whether it's your job, like the job I'm going to now. They always say, this is the Flat Young family. Okay, interesting. And then you got other things, your friends, or if you belong to an organization, they will show up as your you know, family as well, and you have to learn how to deal and resonate with that as well. So you know, you have litmus tests that let you know how you are really doing on your walk and how you serving as accuracy as well. So I'm getting close to the school. One thing, 41 ain't bad. One thing want to say as well is I was watching Abram Hicks, and it was talking about how you can make sure how you know that you're on your way or on your path or where you're supposed to be. Like they were saying, like dreams will help you know. I seen somebody else's channel, they was talking about like dreams was the 50 was getting shut down, astral travel stuff, so you're not doing too much dreaming right now with that. But the dreams, when you do have it, visions or something like that, kind of tell you, they'll speak through you from that as well. But again, one assignment I would like to give you, like I did you the coat of arms, this time, what's happening here? I don't see nothing here. Okay, this time I would like to put to give you an assignment is to create a focus wheel. I was watching Abraham Hicks, and she was talking about a focus wheel. Put down the things that you want, and then all around it, like she said before, don't focus on the things that is hard for you to be able to do. She said start on the easy, because you start on the focus on hard, like, you know, I want to change this, change that, on the things, it makes you hard to do. But start with the easy things, like praise, like I want, and those things that you have, so it can magnify from that on, and then it can start from that point to start attracting other things towards you. Okay, so focus wheel. I go down in the comment section and say it a little bit more better, because I'm right here, and this man, he closes the door now at 45. So until next time, I'm like, I got to go. Okay, so until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, NAMAGO. Love you. Have a great day.